When we picture modern soldiers, two images stand out: the American GI, equipped for global deployment, and the European soldier, often seen as a peacekeeper or regional defender. These images reflect real differences in how these forces are structured, trained, and used. Today, as global security challenges evolve, understanding these differences is more important than ever. This isn't about who's better. It's about two distinct, effective approaches to modern military service. We'll explore how soldiers are recruited, the technology they use, and the missions they undertake, from intense combat to peacekeeping. The U.S., with its vast budget and global reach, has built a military for power projection, ready to fight wars far from home. European nations, meanwhile, focus on collective defense through alliances like NATO and on specialized missions that fit their national interests. These priorities shape everything from equipment to daily life. Which approach is more sustainable? Which is better prepared for tomorrow's threats? We'll dig into these questions. By understanding the training, technology, and culture that define these soldiers, we gain a deeper appreciation for their sacrifices. We'll stick to the facts and let you draw your own conclusions. Let's begin our tour of the modern military landscape and discover what truly sets these forces apart. Before we go further, let's clarify, there's no single European army. Europe is a patchwork of nearly 50 countries, each with its own military traditions and structures. When we compare, we focus on major powers like the UK, France, and Germany, as they represent much of Europe's military capability. The British Army is known for global deployments, France for independent operations and its nuclear deterrent, Germany for territorial defense and peacekeeping. Smaller nations contribute specialized skills: Norway in Arctic ops, the Baltics in cyber defense. Many European countries use conscription, creating a different relationship between military and society than the all-volunteer US or UK. So, European soldier is shorthand for a diverse reality, a mosaic of national identities and capabilities. Unlike the US's unified force, European soldiers' identities are tied first to their nation, then to alliances. This dual identity shapes everything from training to deployment. Becoming a soldier starts with recruitment, and the US and Europe take different paths. In the US, recruitment is a massive nationwide effort, with recruiters in schools and media promoting the military as a path to adventure, education, and career advancement. The US needs about 150,000 new recruits each year, relying on a powerful marketing machine and benefits like the GI Bill. The UK uses similar all-volunteer recruitment, focusing on belonging and personal growth. France and Germany mix professional soldiers with volunteers, and some countries like Finland and Norway still use conscription, making service a civic duty. Basic training is where civilians become soldiers. In the US, it's a 10-week, intense, standardized process focused on discipline, fitness, and core skills. British Army training is longer, 28 weeks, integrating trade skills from the start. France's initial training lasts 12 weeks, emphasizing military values and tradition. In conscription countries, training is shorter, designed to create a large reserve force. The US aims for a baseline soldier ready for further specialization. Europe's approach varies by country and mission. These differences shape the character and readiness of each force. The result, two very different pipelines to the same goal, turning civilians into capable soldiers. Beyond basic training, elite special operations push soldiers to their limits. US units like Navy SEALs and Green Berets face grueling selection. SEALs endure Hell Week, with over 80% dropping out. Europe's elite, like the British SAS, face equally brutal tests. The SAS's long drag is a 40-mile march under heavy load. France's GGN and Germany's KSK focus on marksmanship, decision-making, and survival under stress. These programs aren't just about physical toughness. They seek individuals who stay calm and effective in chaos. Instructors create relentless pressure to reveal true character. Whether it's a US Green Beret or a Norwegian Arctic Commando, the outcome is the same: a highly specialized, resilient soldier. These elite forces are the tip of the spear for both the US and Europe. Equipment is where the US military scale stands out. With an $800 billion budget, the US invests heavily in advanced gear: M4 carbines, night vision, body armor, and high-tech communications. Every US soldier is a node in a digital network designed for maximum awareness and lethality. European militaries with smaller budgets often collaborate on equipment or buy off the shelf, including US-made gear. NATO pushes for standardization, but national priorities still shape choices. The US fields 11 aircraft carriers. Most European nations have one or two at most. The US Air Force operates thousands of advanced jets. European fleets are smaller but include world-class designs like Sweden's Gripen. European equipment is often specialized, German Leopard 2 tanks, French submarines, tailored to specific needs. The US aims for global readiness. Europe equips for likely regional threats, relying on alliances for broader coverage. Both approaches produce highly capable soldiers, but the scale and philosophy differ. Technology is a force multiplier, but strategy and context drive what's needed. The result, two different but effective models of military modernization. The missions of US and European soldiers reflect their national strategies. The US military is built for global power projection, with troops deployed worldwide in combat and support roles. Decisive action, deploy, fight, and win wars far from home is the core mission, demanding massive logistics and readiness. European militaries focus more on peacekeeping, crisis management, and regional stability. UK and France join US combat missions, but many European troops serve in UN or EU peacekeeping, training, and humanitarian roles. NATO is the main framework for cooperation, with multinational battle groups in places like Poland and the Baltics. US soldiers train for high-intensity warfare. European soldiers often train for a mix of conventional combat and peace support. These roles shape training, mindset, and daily life. Both models require adaptability, but the emphasis differs. Global reach for the US, regional security and partnership for Europe. Together they cover a broad spectrum of military needs. Military culture in the US and Europe is shaped by public attitudes and history. In the US, soldiers are held in high esteem, with strong public support and a culture of heroism and patriotism. Military service is seen as a noble profession, with significant benefits and recognition. In Europe, the relationship is more reserved, soldiers are respected, but military service is often viewed as public service, not heroism. Conscription in some countries makes military life a shared civic experience, integrating soldiers with society. US military life is demanding, with frequent moves and deployments, but offers strong community and benefits. European soldiers often enjoy better work-life balance, shorter or less frequent deployments, and more integration with civilian life. Pay and support structures differ, but both systems have strengths. The choice is personal: the close-knit US-based community or the civilian integration of European service. Each lifestyle reflects the values and needs of its society. Neither the American nor European model is superior. Each fits its nation's needs. The US system supports global power, with a large, advanced, rapidly deployable force. Europe's model is built for alliance warfare and collective security, emphasizing cooperation and specialization. The US approach suits those drawn to high-stakes missions and a distinct military culture. The European path may appeal to those who value regional defense, work-life balance, and multinational teamwork. Both offer unique opportunities and challenges. The choice depends on personal values, global reach or regional solidarity, warrior hero or citizen defender. Both paths serve a greater cause. The right fit is the one that matches your vision of service. We've seen two powerful military traditions, each professional, capable, and shaped by its own context. The US military is built for global reach, technological edge, and rapid action, producing a force with unmatched combat experience. Europe's approach is more diverse, focused on collective defense, regional security, and specialized contributions. Training, equipment, and missions reflect these priorities, as does the relationship with civilian society. The differences aren't about superiority, they're logical responses to different needs. The world benefits from both. The US's overwhelming power and Europe's stabilizing partnerships. American soldiers are global guardians. European soldiers are regional defenders and peacekeepers. Both roles are vital in today's unpredictable world. The choice between them reflects different philosophies of service, but both demand courage and commitment. By understanding these differences, we appreciate the unique strengths each brings to keeping our world safe.